Hi everyone, how are you? So today I am doing a fall get ready with me video where I show you my makeup, hair, and outfit. I posted a picture on Instagram last week when I was going to my cousin's wedding and got some requests to do a tutorial, so I thought I would show you. This is also a collab with my beautiful friend Abby from Color Swept Beauty here on YouTube, so make sure you check out her channel and subscribe. You will love her videos. She's so much fun to watch, and I will link her video down below. So I am going to start with my Julep Blank Canvas Mattifying Face Primer. I've really been liking this recently. I've just been trying it out to see how well it works, and I find that it really does mattify my makeup. Then I will be taking this color in this Makeup Forever concealer palette and covering up my blemishes. Next, I am using my Revlon Colorstay Whipped Foundation in the color Sand Beige. This is my go-to foundation for fall and winter when I need a little bit of extra coverage because it stays on all day and it really is full coverage foundation. After that, I'm going to be taking my favorite concealer at the moment for covering under eye circles, and that's the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I just place this underneath my eyes and on any redness or any spots that need a little bit of extra coverage. And then I have recently been taking my Beauty Blender to blend it out. Then I'm taking my Maybelline Dream Matte Powder and my Sedona Lace FB03 brush, which is just a really fluffy tulip-shaped brush. I'm brushing this all over my face to make sure that my foundation stays intact all day long. After that, I'm taking my Maybelline Super Stay Foundation and just placing this on the freckle on my nose or any other spots that I think just might need a little bit of extra coverage that weren't covered up with the regular foundation. Then I'm just taking a spoolie, combing out my eyebrows, and using this shade from this Maybelline Natural Smoke Squad and this Target eyeliner brush to fill in my eyebrows. I have a whole eyebrow video. If you guys want to see it, I will link it down below. And then I'm taking this CoverGirl pressed powder and just using this to go over any spots that I put the Maybelline Super Stay Foundation. I'm using my NARS Eyelid Primer just to act as a base to make sure that my shadows stay intact all day long, because I do use a Maybelline Color Tattoo as a base most days, but I find that they crease if I don't use a primer underneath them. So I'm using the Maybelline Color Tattoo in the color Rich Mahogany and just placing this all over my lids because I'm going for a dramatic look, if you couldn't tell from the beginning, and I really like this colored base. I think it was limited edition, but I'm sure you can find a similar color. And then I'm using this Maybelline Eye Studios Quad, which is limited edition in Fall Temptation. It just came out. I definitely recommend it. I'm using the second darkest shade as a lid color. Then I'm taking this color from the Lorac Mint Collection palette and just using it as a transition color above my crease to help with blending as I put the crease color there. I'm using the darkest color from this palette and a pointed crease brush from Sedona Lace and placing this right in my crease, just being careful not to get the color any higher than my crease because sometimes smoky eyes can get a little bit messy looking. I'm using a clean crease brush just to blend it out and make sure that it's well blended. And then I'm going back in with this shade and a smudge brush and just placing this on my lower lash line just to smudge it out and make it look a little bit smoky. After that, I'm going to go back in with the darkest shade and an angled liner brush and just line my upper and lower lash line. Going in with my favorite liquid liner, which is the e.l.f. liquid liner, and just using this to line my upper lash line and wing it out slightly. Then I'm just taking the lightest shade from that Lorac palette and using this as a highlight for under my brow bone and in my inner corner just to bring some light to the eye look because it is so dark. Then my favorite mascara of the moment is the Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara. After I curl my lashes, I'm going to use this mascara just to prime them.
Now
Now I will be using false lashes. I didn't go for anything too crazy. When they're on, they still look pretty natural, but you could definitely go for something a little bit more dramatic if you want. I'm using the Model Co eyeliner, which is just in black, to line my waterline. Then I'm using the Bahama Mama bronzer by The Balm because I really like this bronzer just to add some color to the face. I'm not really contouring, more like just putting the bronzer in the places where the sun would naturally hit just to add a little bit more color to my face. And then after that, I'm using Benefit's blush in Coralista just to add some highlight and some brightness to my face. I love this blush. It's so natural and so pretty, and I like it because it goes with this look while keeping it natural. Then I'm using this Tarte Amazonian Clay blush just on the apples of my cheek to add a little bit more brightness. Just finished off the look with L'Oreal's lipstick in Ferris Nude because I felt like it really complemented a smoky eye and just kept the focus on the eyes, and then just added a little bit of this Julep lip gloss that I think matched the lipstick really well. So that's the final look. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a little bit dramatic and not something I would wear every day, but it's fun when you want to play up your eyes during the fall. So onto the hair, I just straightened some of it and then I split it in two sections, twisted them, and then straightened the twist to add a little bit of a wave. It's just what I do when I don't want to fully straighten my hair or fully curl it. It's just kind of a simple way to add a nice natural wave to it. And then I chose this headband that I got from Charlotte Russe because it matched like the gold on my boots, and I thought that it just complemented the outfit really well, and just put it over my head and tucked my bangs back so, well, they're not really bangs, but I guess my layers back so they were out of my way. So the wedding that we went to was outside, so I opted for a little bit of a country-ish outfit, I guess, while keeping it still fall appropriate. So I went for these boots from Charlotte Russe and this dress from Target. I really liked the color for fall, and I felt like it was casual but still fun for a wedding. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!